Doing that, let me show you some technology real quick.
This very quietly, but we're glad to now release it to the world. Is this idea of the world? Now we're glad to very quietly, but and we've done this very quietly. We've designed it and we've done this very quietly, but we're glad to now release it to the world. Is this idea of Teslaphoresis, which is a discovery we made several years ago, and we've been developing it.
Pause it there. What you're looking at right here is you see the blue light and the red light, and you see like what looks like little magnetically charged things. Like, watch this, watch this. Okay, here we go. You got your red light, you got your blue light. Now watch. Okay, what's going on is that Teslaphoresis, what's going on is that energy is grabbing those little particles and it's turning them into like a cable. Like, instead of running some wiring, like, if I wanted to wire up a house, I'd roll up some wire, run it up the walls, and I would connect it where I wanted to connect to switches and all that. That's all you do. But that's the same thing, but it's done with light. Teslaphoresis. And so you just have to get that little granulated metal stuff into a system. And then once it's in the system, you could hook it up to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 5, and the letter I just said. And then once that's in your body, you're done. You are done. Watch. Ready?
And Teslaphoresis is the simplest way to understand it is self-assembly at a distance, just long distance assembly of materials. And what we did was, because we're at Rice, we had plenty of nanotubes around, so we decided to use nanotubes. And what we discovered was that these nanotubes can actually string together and form wires by themselves under this electric field.
This fundamental idea of force acting at a distance, that you can have, instead of, when you normally build circuits and things like that, you have to have physical contact. Now we're talking about building circuits without actually touching them.
All right, we're just dispersing this. Power on, and up. I realized that a Tesla coil could actually do this if you designed it in a way to create a very strong force field.
Okay, so now wow, can you imagine if that was in your body? If you had those little metal flakes in your body. Can you imagine that? That's all you need. And so then it becomes an antenna, right? You become an antenna.